So, hello everybody. Let's have our lovely Saturday meditation. So, first of all, welcome and thank you for making the time, because that makes all the difference for you and hence the planet, because it's all connected. So, you are doing a service to the world when you do these meditations, without a doubt. Any meditation, any time when you come into remembering who you are and you just spend that moment away from all the many, many distractions that we have, and consciously choose yourself. Consciously choose, okay, no matter what's going on, I'm going to get comfortable. So I happen to be sitting on the floor, but if you're in the chair, wriggle the body, adjust your shoulders, feel the support of the chair if you're in a chair, and lengthen your spine if comfortable. If you're lying down, make yourself as comfortable as possible. So that, yes, hello. Nice to see you, Tracy. So it's nice to know who's out there. I can see there's about 9 people, but I haven't got the chat, the place on unless you talk to me to see what's going on. But that's fine because I can feel it. And I really appreciate you being here and us making the time, because sometimes I know that even when we're going through challenges and we know meditation is really good, that doesn't mean we necessarily do it. We can get caught up and get trapped in a type of thinking that can make it difficult to actually just sit and create the space. So for me, I've got my incense on, I've got essential oils. I don't need those, but I enjoy it. It's like when you go out shopping or go to a restaurant, you enjoy ordering what you like. So for me, before I start to meditate, I spend 5-10 minutes. I've had a shower, I wear what I'm comfortable wearing, and then I know, okay, I'm ready. I've told my family that I need quietness if possible. I've got the candles on, but that's me. I've been like that since, like, literally, I think since I've been 10 or 9. People bought me candles because I always love candles and using them. For you, it could be something different, right? So whatever makes you feel that you're giving a gift to yourself. Because remember, the more you gift yourself, the more you receive the awareness of gifts all around you. All right, so let's get comfortable then. We're going to work with the body a little bit first. That helps us to go deeper into our meditative space. And then we'll have a beautiful meditation. And it is always about self-love, coming into yourself and then sending that vibration wherever you want to send it to, and it will be received. So that can be your family, your pets, the planet, the whole world, the universe. You have that inside you. And we are coming into that awakening where we are remembering that, and we will look back and go, wow, how could I forget? Why did I forget? And this is one of the questions I've been asking myself since childhood. Why did we forget? I always felt like I've landed in a sort of semi-strange but very beautiful, magical land, and people are running programs. And why are we so? So this is just part of this era. It's called the Kali Yuga. If you were to Google it, that's the yogic Sanskrit ancient knowledge that the world goes through cycles, and there are big cycles, and we go from enlightenment to semi to less and less to the dark ages, where there's a lot of disturbance and turmoil and war, and then we come back and out into that next part, and we are coming out and coming into the better days. And so you may be feeling that as you're going through these times, that you are purging emotions that sometimes you're really sitting in them and wondering where they even came from. We can't seem to run away as much as we could before. We can't get distracted socializing as much and getting, just whatever your distractions are. Of course, people can still game a lot and use that as a distraction. That's probably really rampant right now. But anyway, whatever it is, we are, in a sense, even gaming can only last so long. We eventually want social contact. We want to refer ourselves to other people and vice versa, and connect and keep growing and evolving. And so this is really the time that has invited us for meditation and stillness. So first of all, as we sit and as we have our body aligned, notice the right sitting bones and the left. Lean into the right softly, lean into the left softly, lean forward, lean back. And this is aligning your body, mind to find your own center, because everything is connected. So when you connect with your body, you are in the now. And that's the only reality. Yes, everything is in the now. So connecting to the body, the sensations. And we're going to just roll the shoulders back as we inhale up, exhale around the back, and inhale up, exhale back, just connecting that way. And reverse the circles, observe. And of course, if it's not comfortable, don't do it. And relax. And now what we're going to do is a few shoulder shrugs. They're always powerful. They're part of everything I do. Inhale the right, exhale the right. Inhale the left, exhale the left, and keep going. Of just shrugging the shoulders, inhaling them up, exhaling them down. And when you let go with that exhale, connect to your capacity to be detached, to let go. And shrug up both. Inhale up, squeeze them up, and really feel like you're creating space as you pull up. Exhale, drop, and do 3 more. Inhale up, exhale, drop, inhale up, exhale, drop, inhale up, exhale, drop. Wriggle the body. Sometimes when we become aware through meditative practice, it seems the body is more uncomfortable than before. That's only because you're becoming more aware of each subtlety and the nuances. And that's okay. You can therefore address them. You can therefore not keep ignoring them and potentially causing more problems. So just sitting with this, and I want you to feel as much as possible. This is a powerful state. It's the posture of confidence, which also helps your neurology, your capacity to feel the expanded self, right? And it's just biologically and esoterically powerful, is to have your chest slightly forward, shoulders slightly back, and really deliberately, if possible, lengthen the spine. Because often we are scrunched up through driving a lot or sitting a lot or just, bad posture. And that already causes a dampening of your nervous system. And also the mindset is affected by that. So just noticing that. Beautiful. So now let's press the tongue to the roof of the mouth lightly, because when we clench the teeth together, we cause more stress. And clenching the teeth can be very automatic and unconscious. So now we unwire that. Those of you who've been coming to my yoga classes, you are familiar. We do it all the time. And remembering that as we clench the teeth, if we do that, we are causing problems with our vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is connected from back here all the way down to the digestive system. And when it is uptight and not functioning and not really in its best, it will suppress healthy functioning of all the organs from the back of your head down the neck all the way down, including digestion, heart, immune system. Right. So we want to create soft lips and we want to have space between the back teeth. And then gazing at the brow point. Now, as you gaze at the brow point, this is basically the whole foundation. You are saying to yourself that I'm going inwards. So your eyes are slightly rolled up and you are really honoring your time to your inner dimension, which is from which you create your whole life, and your perception is filtered there. So the way you see life is literally created and filtered from your inner dimension. And that's the same for all of us, which is why we all live in different realities ultimately. And that's why some stories will extrapolate that this is really the divine experiencing itself through all of our different perceptions and through all the different yugas or ages and times and dimensions. It's God experiencing him, herself. Obviously not going to be a him or a her. So gazing at the brow point also activates your intuitive self, and it will work your pituitary and pineal glands. So really staying focused at the brow point. We're going to do a brief beginning of, as we focus this way, of moving the neck slightly as well. So we're going to inhale the neck to your left, exhale the neck gently to the right. you might notice there's a bit of stiffness there, and that it really gently softens out within a few moments. So keeping your spine as tall as possible. Inhaling left, the chin, exhaling right. Keeping your shoulders soft. Noticing your sitting bones resting into the floor, into the chair, wherever you are, and lengthening the spine and coming back to a center. So what I've been teaching for a very long time is that awareness that you can be aware of your sitting bones, of your shoulders, of your breath, of your thoughts, of the fact that your lips are either soft or tight. And you can actually have that awareness. And a lot of us and a lot of students saying, how can I can only focus on one thing at a time. Yes, we're only focusing at one thing at that time, but you'll notice the more you focus on, for example, the brow point, you can be aware of the brow point, but also the breath. You can be aware still, it's a microsecond and it feels like a oneness also of the floor supporting the body. And this is a sense of expanded awareness. When you're walking in a forest, you're aware of the sounds, you're aware of the feet, the crunching of the leaves, the air, the way the light is filtering through the trees, maybe the thoughts, and the sense of feeling you have inside, whether you feel elated or euphoric or actually worried. You are quite aware of many things. So it's a story we tell ourselves that we can only focus on one thing. We are, yes, have a focus on one thing per moment if we want to be really, really accurate in that sense. But just like time is not just now. It's actually a concept we see in a linear reality. So as you sit, I'm just occasionally going to say things like this. They come spontaneously. I'm just flowing with what arises. I don't plan this. As you sit here and you breathe deep, time and the perception of time can even change. So let's go into the really healthy breath work. Very brief introduction, and most of you already know it because I know you're all my students or you've met me, but eventually there'll be others that may not have. And so it's always an inhale, belly expanding, the rib cage widens and opens, and feel if you can draw the breath up to your collarbone area. Exhale from your collarbones down the chest, bringing the belly back towards the spine. Keep the belly back gently. It's not a forced thing. It's a gentle thing. Hold the breath out very gently. Then again, inhale, belly expanding, rib cage opening, breathing up into the collarbones. Suspend your breath gently. And exhale. And now I'm waving my hands around or moving my hands because that's how I teach. You can use your own hands or you can just sit and experience it with your eyes closed. You choose what feels right for you. So inhaling, belly expanding, ribcage opening, breathing up all the way. Hold, gazing at the brow, soft lips, soft shoulders, soft fingers. Exhale slowly. Feel the deliciousness of that exhale. The belly softly moves back towards the spine. And again, feel the gap. No breath, just the breath is out. And then inhale again, belly expanding. The belly moves out comfortably. That's why it's good to wear nice and comfortable clothes, soft clothes. Really let your body have that freedom. And exhale eventually down. This, by the way, is awesome for sleep as well. Just slowing down the breath, making your exhale longer. When your exhale is longer, you go into the relaxation response, healing response. So let's, for example, just do that. We're going to inhale for 3, hold for 3, and we're going to exhale for 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Hold 1, 2, 3. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And just have a small gap. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Gently hold 1, 2, 3. And give a long, smooth exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you keep this kind of breath rhythm going, you'll get very sedated and very, very relaxed. This will help you to sleep. So if you remember that, you might want to write that down afterwards. If you're lying in bed and you can't go to sleep, you have to lengthen your exhale. The breath is a messenger of your consciousness and what your body then responds to. It changes your brain chemistry, it changes your state of being. So now we're going to do a bit of alternate nostril breathing, and then we will do an amazing meditation all through the body. So let your left hand be open if comfortably, with your thumbs and index fingers touching and just resting them. So make sure that left shoulder is relaxed. You're not having any tensions in it. And equally now, the right, when we bring the hand up, we don't want to create tension in that shoulder. So bringing the right hand up, index finger and middle finger is gently, they are gently resting at the brow point, making soft circles. Closed eyes, lengthen your spine. You want to have a free breath. You want to breathe vitality in. You want to release stress as you exhale. That's how it's going to be. It's going to be very cleansing and balancing for you. So finish making the circles. And if you're comfortable, unless you've got a blocked nose, then just do it without switching nostrils. Just breathe in and out. So then we're going to lock the right nostril with your thumb. Inhale through the left, belly expanding. Ribcage opening, breathing up into the collarbone, suspending the breath gently. Switch to the right, exhale through the right, close the left with your ring finger, open the right, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale from the right, belly expanding, ribcage widening, breathing up into the collarbones. That's right. Lock the right nostril, open the left, exhale through the left, really gently. No force, because once you force and control, you will not be relaxed, and you need to be relaxed to get the greatest benefit to your capacity. Inhale left. Suspend the breath, open the right, exhale through the right. Closed off with the left, with the ring finger. That's right. And then again, when you're ready, inhale through the right, smooth and gently, so you really enjoy it, really nice, like velvet. Bringing in vitality, switching over to the left nostril for the exhale. Exhale out stress. Inhale through the left, vitality, creativity, energy, passion, alignment. Lock the left, open the right, exhale stress, self-doubt, heaviness, dark energy, heaviness from the past, whatever's bubbled up for you. Get ready, inhale through the right, bring in vitality, sunlight, pranic life force, joy, happiness, beauty. Close to right, open the left, exhale through the left. Anything that makes you feel heavy, that makes you feel limited, whatever comes to mind, just let yourself breathe that out. The thought, that particular, whatever it is, idea, the image. Breathe in bright light, cleansing white light that really honors your being and helps you. Exhale on the right, breathing out any dark energy, any stuff that you want to get rid of, that you're ready to say thank you, goodbye. I've learned from you. I have gratitude. Inhale, bright, vibrant, pink, golden, nourishing green light. Exhale on the left, whatever you need to let go of, just let that go. You don't always need to know what that is either, by the way. You can just ask for that. And again, inhale, brilliance, resilience, clarity, peace, power. Exhale out, limitations, tiredness, sadness, grief. And one more time, breathe in whatever you need. And exhale again, whatever you need to exhale. That's beautiful. Very good work. And release the hand. And let's shrug the shoulders. Let's shake out the wrists a bit. You may have put a bit of tension in there. You might be releasing something emotionally in the shoulders or in the arms because you've just done that emotional and breath work combined. Remember that everything is connected, and trust your body. It's so intelligent. It knows what you need, and it's going to guide you in the most beautiful, beautiful way. Total shortcut to using the repetitive intellect. So if your thumb feels funny, or your shoulder or your neck, you just allow yourself to feel it. You can breathe into it and ask, what is the message? And become soft. Listen to it. You can visualize that light flowing into those areas that need healing, that are uncomfortable, that might be going through something as you're going through some evolution yourself. and just feel that you're breathing in this life force, which is what it is. The air is pranic life force. It's everything. Feel that it's coming in through the nose and straight away flowing like a river to whatever area, whether that's your thumb, your wrist, your hip, your toe. Feel that you're bringing it there. And this is what the ancient yogis have done. They literally direct the chi flow or pranic flow through the body at their awareness. They direct it through their consciousness and capacity to focus. We all have this capacity. Let us awaken it on a deeper level. We are so amazing. So we also have the capacity to sit like the Buddha and observe our surroundings. Let's do this right now, and you can. Let's do this together, and then we'll do a beautiful meditation through the body parts. So right now, as you're sitting, wherever you are, choose this moment. Close your eyes, relax the shoulders so that they drop down into gravity. Feel that relaxation flowing all the way through to the fingertips. We do that because the arms are the heart and lung meridians. Remember, the breath addresses and adjusts your mindset, and it is also your self love. The heart chakra is the arms and fingers, and it is also your immune system, which came up. And when people are in grief and they don't love themselves, they tend to have issues with the heart and lungs, with the arms, the fingers, the immune system. It makes sense, doesn't it? Because self-love means self-care, means deep breaths, means going out, means really hugging yourself, metaphorically and, whatever way you want to look at that. And that self-love means you would be vibrant. Your immune system is so powerful. I've studied it. I'm an immunologist. I've seen it. The medical texts changing every year as I was learning it. New improvements. Oh, we got this wrong. This is what it is. The complexities are incredible. And the way the immune system functions is absolutely awe-inspiring. The details, the mechanisms on a molecular level, if you understood that and people don't still, you would be so in awe. You would go, I think we'll let that amazingly evolved immune system deal with it. The only reason people have got sick is because they're not sleeping, they're having impure foods, they're not really listening to themselves, they are not having healthy relationships, they are having, medicines that are potentially causing negative effects. In the past, people were sick because they didn't know about hygiene. They used to do surgery open with rusty, horrible materials. They didn't understand about clean water and a germ theory and lots of things. This is why in the past people were very sick and died of the plague. And then people would also be working in factories in horrible conditions. And this is why the body wasn't coping. It was under a lot of stress and grief. During war times, people go into grief, and and also there's the placebo effect. I'm really needing to cover that. There is the effect of what you believe that is being created, and that has been studied very deeply, very scientific. It's an incredible phenomenon, and that means that you can cause yourself issues if you believe in them, but you can also heal yourself if you believe in it. People call it miracle cures, but it's actually, according to the yogis and the sages and quantum physicists and all the people that study this, it's actually just how life always has been. So it's like you're sitting in a space, and now let's do this exercise where have this faith in your body. Honor it by straightening your spine, by breathing and giving it that life force so it can really work for you. And then sit with your hands open and receptive. And a great way to do this exercise is by looking down towards the tip of your nose through your eyelashes. And you're just seeing a little bit of the floor, whatever direction you're looking at, depending on where you are. And you are now just gazing through the eyelashes, almost seeing nothing, but just a little bit of your externals. And now be aware of your breath in the body, how the body moves with it, how the rib cage expands and contracts. Let your lips be soft. Notice what is supporting your body, keeping you safe, keeping you supported. Knowing that my voice will go with you, you are the observer, noticing the breath, aren't you? Noticing the body sensations, noticing that you can ignore a sensation or attend to it. You do not need to even do anything about it. Notice that I can give you many thoughts. I can tell you you're a purple flower, you're an orange apple, you're a rainbow giraffe, you're a crystalline forest, you're a river made of chocolate. I'm just anything. You're a bird flying in the air. And in that moment, you just had these funny random thoughts. You can think of the last time you went walking in nature. You can think of the last time perhaps you were in the car. You can think of the last time you went to school. And all these thoughts, so what, right? You just could have gone on any sort of trip. You're aware of the air around you, the type of light that surrounds you. You're aware of the sounds and the sound of my voice. You are the awareness of the sounds and the gaps between the sounds, the silences between the words, the stillness upon which everything arises. You are the observer of body sensations, and you can choose to remain completely still, as if nothing is happening. These movie-like thoughts come and go. It's like you're sitting in a movie theater and there's all the different previews. All right, that's perfect analogy. These are images of light flickering, choosing an expression that you see through your own filters. You could get entangled in them. You could have an opinion about them. You could ignore it. You could look at a different point of view. You could stay relaxed with your jaw soft. Or you could get really involved, deciding that movie shouldn't be happening. How dare they put up that movie today? I don't want to see that. It's the same with your thoughts. Ask yourself which thoughts actually serve you. So, for example, if there's a relationship that's really challenging for you right now, does it serve you to think, they're so annoying? I wish they would change. They don't understand me. I'm feeling super agitated with them around. Or, which is real, yes, we're not going to deny that. We're not going to push that aside. We're not going to go and, spiritually bypass any experience. But there's different thoughts you could think. Guess what? They can perceive what you're thinking, you see. These veils are really lifting. So if you change your mind a little bit, they will see you differently too. And plus, when you feel better, believe me, so let's change those thoughts. You're the awareness. Remember, you are the one watching and choosing. Well, they're doing the best that they can. Wow, that must be how their mind is wired. This is amazing. I wonder if they're frustrated with me too. Well, how can I make something of this relationship? We used to get along really well. There is things we really love, both of us, and there is something we can connect on. I wonder how that would feel, and feel that in your body. Feel that turn around and that choice. And I'm sure you're feeling it. So if you choose the other thought, oh no, they're so annoying, I have to face another day with them, or these people are so corrupted or whatever. Or you choose, okay, I see we have a problem, there's a clash, but thinking of it makes me feel yuck. And I want to feel good. I want to feel breathing in a deep way. I want to feel like I'm a transformative agent. I want to feel like I can create the best life for myself. So I'm going to turn that around. And guess what? I know that when I change, they have to change. That's the only point of power that I have. Yes. So as I love myself enough to want to feel good and to choose a way of seeing it that actually works for me, it will naturally work for them, or they will become very quiet and confused. So now, change that. Choose your situation. And as you sit here with me and you are meditative, breathing deep, shoulders soft, fingers open and relaxed, you realize that you can choose the way you looked at it and look at it. And you will, I promise you, get a different real-time response, so to speak. They will feel more soft in being able to change. They will also realize that they want peace. They may appreciate you on a deeper level because you have just shown them your heart more rather than the other side, which is annoyance and upset, which is blocking your heart. And there you are. You are the change. You are the gift. And it's a very small thing inwardly. All right, so this is an illustration of a Buddha state of mind that we can adopt. It's more like you're detached, but you're loving yourself, knowing the universe is within you. And then you are going to go out. You're not going to go out with that state of mind and go, they better be different and not do that annoying thing. You're more like, I feel good and I'm centering in myself. Let's see what happens. Be playful like the inner child and give it time. You know, some people, if they're more entrenched, they're going to find it a little bit harder to switch out and in off. And again, have that compassion. Oh, it must be hard for them. They're probably already thinking differently, but they're still acting out old patterns, old habits. Remember that the neurology is quite set on habitual patterns. So if you can realize that and give them a bit of a break, then that will change. And the beauty is, after that, new behaviors come, and also epigenetically, you are going to be creating that shift. So different aspects of the DNA will switch on that are healthier for you and them. Yes, how delicious is that? Okay, so shake it out if you need, or otherwise remain seated. It's up to you, or wherever you are. We're going to go into a visualization of moving through all the body parts to go into deep healing. And that's going to be super beautiful. So wherever you are, however you are, except obviously not driving all the time. This is natural. We're going to close the eyes. We're going to be receptive to blessings and to elevate our consciousness by honoring ourselves more, listening to our wisdom. So I want you to also in future, if it resonates, if not, you're doing it already, have a journal there to afterwards journal, or listen to this YouTube again and journal the gems from it for you and revisit them during the day so that you're programming yourself. That's what we're doing. Everything in life is a program and a hypnotic state. When you go to someone and you're listening to them, you're absorbing that. So now what we're doing is, as we elevate, we're going to program ourselves consciously and feel what actually feels good. Taking the time out to question what actually feels good and why am I not choosing that? And let's choose that. So sitting comfortably, the palms are soft and open. Imagining now pure healing, high vibrant light of the highest order for your highest good. It could be multicolored, it could be anything you want, but it must feel good, loving, graceful, flowing through the top of your head. Like having a shower with the perfect vibration of colors and light. And you're saying yes to this, and it's moving in through the skull, the top of your head. Allowing it to move through all the muscles across your face, relaxing your entire face, your forehead, your eyebrows. Your eyes are sinking deeply into the eye sockets. your cheeks, your ears, both sides, your jaw, relaxing so deeply now. Both sides, that's right. Your chin, your lips, all you need to do is bring your attention to those areas I mentioned. Your body knows what to do and become soft and integrate deep healing. Your tongue, your nose, your whole face, your whole head, the brain, integrating on a deep level into calm, peace, healthy functioning, releasing all the beautiful endorphins and other beautiful healthy biochemicals just right for you and your day. As you breathe softly but deeply to your capacity, feel this light, this energy flowing from the head, through the head and down into the neck now. Back of the neck is feeling more soft and relaxed. The right, the front, the left. Feel that healing and relaxation taking place for you now. And now feeling this soothing relaxation flowing through both shoulders, right and then left. That's it. Feel that. Where your attention goes, energy flows. Where your intention goes, life is. It's very powerful. Intention, attention. So now the shoulders relax even more. And feel that relaxation flowing through the right shoulder, that stream of light, the right upper arm muscles as you sit and meditate or lie there. Your elbows, your lower arms, your wrist on the right, the inside of the right hand, the outside of the right hand, the right thumb, the right index finger, middle finger, ring finger, and little finger. Feel this relaxation in your left shoulder relaxing deeper and deeper now. And as the left shoulder relaxes deeper, the right shoulder goes even deeper. That's right. You are the one allowing it, giving yourself this beautiful gift. Feel this relaxation flowing down your left upper arm muscles, spreading out. Your elbow, your lower arm, your wrist, the inside of your hand, the outside of your hand, your left thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger. Both arms are so relaxed. Muscles are relaxed, bones, tendons. Energy is flowing freely from the tops of your shoulders through the arms, through the fingertips, creating balance and harmony for you. Feel the relaxation swirling through your chest now. The front of your chest is becoming more relaxed. The back, where the rib cage is, and between the shoulder blades. Feel that, allow that. That's right. As your breath softens, your mind becomes relaxed. And as you become less busy with the thoughts, you tap into that higher intelligence, the creativity, the divinity, the genius zone inside yourself, which is waiting for you always to be utilized. It is available for you 24/7. Take a deep breath in, nice and slow, through the nose. As you exhale through the nose, you relax even more, feeling that swirling relaxation through the heart, your lungs, creating so much flow, ease and grace and harmony in the body, in the cells, in the organs. Move it through the tummy now as the tummy literally relaxes even more. That's right. The back of the body, the whole spine, moving energy up and down the spine to clear any blockages from the neck down all the way to the tailbone and up again. Releasing any bondage, any negative bondage that you have, any ties there, any plugins, any energetic things that feel that you through your intuitive awareness are hindering you or making you feel more tired, inhibited, and not your true self. Feel them let go of. You can feel that they're naturally releasing through this bright light flowing through the body, dropping into the floor, diffusing into neutrality, with gratitude, also set free. Feel the belly relaxed more and more, coming into your center at the belly. Feeling that power center. Power center martial artists use to create all their moves, their powerful awareness. We need to be centered in the tummy more and more and trust our gut instinct. Trust it and use good food to keep the gut healthy. Have those fermented foods. Have your probiotics, whatever works for you. Eat the healthiest possible way. Take your baby steps. Choose something a little healthier each moment that you can. When you have the choice of two things, ask yourself which one would be better for my beautiful body temple. And go for that first. And then if you're still hungry, you can go for the other one. That's what I do. I always go for the ultimate healthy first. And I tell myself, if I still want that other thing later, I can have it. And 99% of the times, I won't want that because I'm nourished and I feel good. And we're not in that kind of unconscious state of old style eating. So use that technique. It's very effective. Feel this relaxation and light and blessing flowing through the whole body now, from the top of your head down the head, neck, shoulders, arms, chest, belly, all the organs, the spine, all the way down now into your buttocks, muscles, and hips, creating ease and flow, softness, alignment for you. Down your thighs. That's right, feeling that relaxation down the right thigh, down the right knee, down the right shin and calf, down your right ankle, the right top of the foot, the right sole of the foot, your right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. That's right. Feel this relaxation flowing through your left thigh muscles, relaxing and spreading out gently. Left knee, creating space in the knee joint. Left shin, calf, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, little toe. Whole body so relaxed. Enjoy the observation and the sensations. Meet yourself here where you are. Choose, if you wish, to breathe in more bright light, more love, more alignment, and softly exhaling anything that no longer serves. You don't need to think, it becomes natural and soft. You just ask for it and it happens. And if you wish, you can ask to have any guides around you. If you're aware of them, draw them in and ask. You need to ask to receive. We have free will, so we need to ask if we wish to have assistance and guidance. Whatever it is you believe in, it is real for you and it becomes that. And it is your higher self supporting your journey. And it is us waking up to our capacity by asking by opening up to this and by engaging in its potential. And this is where your imagination comes into it. Many, many teachings, many, 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 many enlightened masters, they draw on the imagination and choosing your thoughts. This creates your world. This creates genius, joy, health, inspiration. So maybe you have let go of your imagination a little bit since being a kiddie. Ask your inner child, would you like to come back? Would you like to be more imaginative again? Would you like to enjoy that childlike beauty that is always within? And notice this, whether there's a response within. And write down after this meditation, or listen to it again and write down, I would like to be more playful, more imaginative. Step outside the box. Go into the expanded potential. You're not crazy to do this. This is called evolution. This is called creative solution. This is called being your own master. This is called tapping into your infinite potential. This is called quantum physics, directing your thought and creating a new dimension of reality. This is called being a yogi. This is called mindfulness. This is called creating attraction. This is choosing your channel, and it's inside all of you, all of us. When we get caught up in things like Facebook, TV, movies, let's make sure they are useful, because otherwise we forget who we are. We get caught up in others' imaginings, others' opinions. What might work for one person and is really powerful for their expression this lifetime may not work for you. Some of us are freedom fighters, some of us are quiet meditators, some of us are a bit in between, some of us are confused, some of us are awakened, some of us are awakening, it's a continual journey. So let's honor everyone's journey, but most of all, let's honor our own. So notice if you're getting caught up in gaming or Facebook, or feeling stress when you're doing that, and then go, okay, how am I feeling? What am I choosing? I'm very unconscious right now. It's actually not great. I've had enough now. That's cool. Thank you for that experience. And then shift out to something else, even to take a 5-minute meditation. Choose one of my videos and just say, I'm putting on 10 minutes of a Sabine thing. Reset, because you're in tune with my voice, you're in tune with my teachings, which are yours. By the way, I'm just a reflection of you. And then you can just reset and go, okay, so now what do I want to do with the rest of my 5 hours or 10 hours of this particular day? How do I want to open my day? How do I want to end my day? The higher you choose your match with your heart and soul, the higher you're going to have an enriched life, a life which feels like you're living with your soul purpose or heart purpose. So as you're sitting and observing what I've just said and you're breathing, know that you have all you need within you. And guess what? I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for any comments, any sharing, any questions, because we are so connected that you create another effect in me, and it's a positive effect. And you bring out the best in me by being there. I feel this. I feel this in yoga classes. I feel this here. I feel it in my everyday life. There's an invitation continuously. How can I offer more? And as I offer more, I offer it to myself. And as I offer it to myself, I realize I want to offer that to you. So it's a beautiful thing. And I feel that's the dance of life. So this is inside you as well. Let that be expressed, let yourself express, or let yourself be silent if you wish. But please just really honor yourself. You'll find that you're going to tap into much more. It's like you've never gone into an art gallery and you decide to go in it. And when you go in, I'm sure all of you have been in one, it's just incredible standing in front of these incredible expressions of someone else's mind and soul, this art which speaks, the colors which affect you, the expressions. And even if they don't and they seem horrendous, it's like, wow, this is another consciousness. And I have all that within me as I'm filtering and observing. So you too can choose this. Choose your colors. Maybe paint, maybe garden, whatever connects you to yourself, dance, meditate all day, go on a fast and see how it affects you if it suits you. Drink only water and stay well hydrated and see what goes on, what bubbles up, because we're all going through that elevation, which means we are all purging old patterns, every one of us. So things will bubble up that we may even think we've cleared already. And don't ask too much and get upset with yourself. Just go, yes, I love myself. Everything is okay. I'm just refining more. I'm going through that. What is it bringing up for me now? Wow, what an amazing journey. I'm part of this. We've enrolled for it. We're here. We might as well do it. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of day. I hope you enjoyed. I recommend that afterwards you journal, because when you journal, you are manifesting and you're also emptying out. You can use journaling to empty out any sort of patterns of thinking and then just leave it or get rid of it in the bin. Or it's also becoming more aware of what's going on. And also often when we journal, we realize something in our head seems much more worrisome. And when we write it down, it doesn't look so bad. You can actually recognize it's just a thought package. And again, there's much involvement there. There's a big session I could go into just journaling. But if you do it, you'll find that yourself. You can also write letters to yourself, just freestyle writing. What does my higher self want to tell me? You know, who am I really? What's my highest way of living? And you can get those answers as well. So much stuff is there. So feel free, please, to ask me questions. Once I've finished this session, I will post this YouTube, like it and share it so we can spread that momentum. If you think it's beneficial for you and it's positive, then share it with others. If you think that I can be more helpful by keeping it more conservative, let me know. I can make a very conservative video so it's not going to bring up something like energy as much. And maybe then you can share that with people who don't want to hear about chakras or energies. And I can create that as well. It'll be specific title, like I can call it a mainstream meditation. And that can be a nice introduction as well. So let me know. And have a beautiful day. Keep honoring yourself. That is the highest practice. Stay tall in your spine, the shoulders rolled back. Keep your body functioning as well as you can. Listen to that if you need a rest, more water, whatever you need. And I'm journeying with you. We're all in this together. And if you want to have some other YouTube channels that are really positive, search and look. There's amazing people out there. And just you've got a smorgasbord of choices of support. And also question things. I highly recommend question things when you can, and then make your choices according to what you're ready for. A lot of lies are being exposed, a lot of that underbelly that was hidden. It's the era. Awakening is about releasing the dark, releasing the hidden, releasing the deception. And it's not very pleasant, and much more is coming out. So prepare so that you recognize, okay, these are just deceptions and lies that I've accepted and that I didn't know about, that are bubbling up now. I welcome it. I can sit in my state, like that Buddha meditation. I can sit with my hands on my lap, tips of my thumbs touching, and I can just observe that unfolding. And I can choose to take action in a calm, connected way, aligned with myself, with my wisdom. One of my problems is that sometimes I get very passionate and I will just post things, and I realize now that even that should be done after a meditation. And sometimes if I post things that can push people away if they're not ready to hear it, and sometimes it's also about divine timing, whereas I'm very much into let's wake people up, let's shift things. And sometimes it's better to wait or to ask if they're gonna ask questions. I'm very passionate. I'm very, I've got that kind of nature to, hey, wow, I've seen this, I've known this for 20 years about this industry and that industry. I'm busting to share it, I'm busting to bring it out there. But even that, I'm still having to refine, because to be very effective at sharing truth, we have to know when to communicate it and when to just wait. And that is a practice as well. That's the throat chakra, and that's refining when is the time to speak, when is someone open to learning about another revelation, and when is someone closed and me speaking is going to close them off more or make them ridicule me or this world even more on a certain level. So there are many opportunities of practice. It's great to journal, it's great to reflect. What do we want to stand for? Which role do we want to play? And go from there. And it's not easy, but it's a beautiful invitation. Thank you again. Now I'm going to finish this recording. Okay. You're beautiful now. Thanks for being here.